Yo, what's good, everybody? I am back. I'm rebuilding another team. I know it's been a little bit. That was just because my PC for some reason would not let me load Madden, and it was just being really weird. But now, just randomly, it let me start playing Madden. So I'm not gonna complain or anything. We're gonna start making more Madden content, and also do some more tier lists. But yeah, we're gonna be rebuilding the Commanders. Jayden Daniels is in this, same as like Johnny Newton's also in this. Um, but yeah, it's completely updated the exact roster currently. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, so this is what the roster looks like. I'm gonna do some trades, and then we are gonna advance. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be trading away Austin Eckler. He has superstar X factor, but he's only two overall over like someone who's like 5 years younger than them. It just does not make sense at all. Yeah, we're gonna do a few trades and then we will advance. And we'll actually be sending Austin Eckler as in the first trade that we do, and it's to the Bills, but Austin Eckler and Jamison Crowder to the Bills for Spencer Brown and a second round pick this year. I mean, yeah, we got a good pick, and then also we got more protection, which is absolutely what we needed. That's like the biggest hole that this team has. So I feel like this is an absolute W of a trade. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest about this trade. I don't know if this was smart or good. I don't know, bro. I'm like iffy, but it's Michael Davis and Jay Reeves. I don't know the first name, but to the Buccaneers for KJ Britt, like 24-year-old middle linebacker, 71 overall. He could develop like above an 80 overall, like in his prime, but yeah, it's a little iffy. But I mean, Michael Davis and Jalen Reeves were backups, so I don't know. It's hard to decide. But now I am done making trades and moving people around. So this is what the roster looks like. It doesn't look that much different. Just Andrew Wiley moved him from right tackle to left tackle. That's it for offense. Then defense, obviously we traded away like some backups, but people that we got. I moved Jartavius Martin from safety to corner. He can, I mean, yeah, he's still there right there for safety. So I mean, if Jeremy Chandler there, of course, have to like get out of the game, then he can jump in, hopefully. Yeah, everything looks great though. Like every starter is 75 points on defense, which is great to see. But yeah, like my hopes for this year one is maybe playoffs, like 8 and 9, 9 and 8, that level. Like I don't know if we're gonna be going far in the playoffs or doing really well or anything, but there's no way we do that. There's just absolutely no way. But now let's start simulating. Oh yeah, actually I have to do training camp, and then we will simulate. All right, I'm gonna be signing Daryl Henderson. That's just whatever. Signing him just because he's gonna be a backup. He might slip in a couple reps, but yeah, there's like no good backup at all at running back. So yeah, if only I could sign players in the free agency like that are above 85 overall, like in the very beginning. Like I don't do that, but Jesus, imagine like us with David Bakhtiari, bro. We would go so much farther. Bro. Oh, bro, that'd be insane. But all right, let's advance to the end of the season, sim the playoffs, and let's go ahead. All right, at the midseason mark, we are 5-2. 5-2. That's the Eagles. What am I saying? We are 1-6. Obviously not where we want to be, but I mean, I checked and Jayden Daniels was hurt for the past like 5 weeks or 6 weeks, and I think he's either back this week or back next week. Let's check real quick. But yeah, that's probably most of the reason that we've been losing. Okay, yeah, after this game, so next week he'll be back. But yeah, we've been probably losing just because Marcus Mariota is starting. Yeah, but I mean, our defense is still not doing well either. Like our defense, I mean, apart from the last two games, um, they have been doing horrible. Let's look at the scores So yeah, we've allowed a lot of points, bro. Our only win is against the Bears by 1 point. It's just insane. We're just doing so poor. Like, if we lose like 3 more games, we're just completely out of the playoffs, which is fucked. Like, it's annoying. I don't know what we can really do. There's like nothing that's like we don't have that many holes. Like, other than Jayden Daniels being hurt, there's nothing else that like could. I mean, the interior is not the greatest except for Cosby, but I don't think it would really affect our team that much. Wide receivers are fine. The defense looks good. Like, I don't know why we're just underperforming. The schemes and playbooks. It's just the Chiefs. And then 4th period from West Coast Power Run. Might change this one since Jayden Daniels will be coming back next week. KC defense is actually so underrated, like the playbook, and it is so good. I don't know why we're just underperforming though. I might have to change it actually. We're definitely not gonna trade for anybody. I don't think it's only year 1. Like, we don't need to trade for anybody. This isn't like, we don't need to trade for anybody. But I mean, I can't really think of anything else to do except for maybe change the playbooks. I'll change the KC playbook. I'm gonna start moving this around, trying to figure out which like team I want it to be on. But yeah, I'll let y'all know. I think I'm just gonna do the Raiders offensive playbook. It just makes the most sense because they're really balanced when it comes to run and pass. Like, Jayden Daniels probably won't be running like QB running a lot, but I don't know. I want to try out this Raiders playbook. If we lose the next like 5 games, I'm just gonna switch it though. And yeah, I simulate. I say I simulate to the end of the year, but I basically just go week by week. But I like to try and go as fast as I can. So I mean, I don't really do any trades or anything. If I do anything like that, I'll show it obviously. But I just fly through, see week by week, and then maybe like start someone and bench someone else. Like, yeah, that's sometimes I do that, not often, but every once in a while. And yeah, so if we're doing bad with this offensive playbook, I will definitely change it. I'll let you guys know what I change it to. All right, so yeah, it is the end of the season, and we did not make the playoffs, which I think everybody knew. But we went 6-11. We won a lot of games after the middle of the season. What's it called? I forgot what it's like called. Week 8. But yeah, we could have made the playoffs. We just lost the last 3 games. We were 6-8. If we won the next 3 games, we could have made the playoffs. But we just weren't able to, which isn't really that surprising. But let's look at the playoff bracket. So for the AFC, number 1 is the Chiefs, 2 Ravens, Bills 3, Colts 4, Chargers 5, Browns 6, and Bengals number 7. Then for the NFC, Cowboys number 1, Lions 2, 49ers 3, Falcons 4, Eagles 5, Bears 6, and Packers number 7. Alright, but now let's look at the stats. Wait, 1 new injury. Let's see. Lawrence Armstrong, just 3 weeks. I mean, we're not even in the playoffs, so who gives a shit? But yeah, it sucks for him. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, Jayden Daniels. Okay, so total we had like 3,400 yards, like passing yards, 25 TDs, 18 picks. That's fucked. Jayden Daniels didn't have a horrible year. 58. Oh god, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, he's definitely not winning the offensive rookie of the year. Got sacked 15 times, 26 times total. Not that much actually. That line really was horseshit though. I don't know how we didn't get sacked that much. Brian Robinson had almost 900 yards with 5 TDs, 3.5 average. That is horrid. Then Darrell Henderson had almost 400 yards with a 4.2 average and 2 TDs. Marcus Mariota with 141 attempts, 144 yards, 1 TD. Jayden Daniels had a worse yards per carry than Marcus Mariota. That is crazy. That's actually what the fuck. Terry McLaurin almost had 1,000 yards receiving. He had 14 average and 11 TDs. Not bad at all. Jahan Dotson had just over 800 with 15 average and 4 TDs. Then Zach Ertz with almost 700 and 8 TDs. And then last but not least, De'Ami Brown with just over 600 and 1 TD. It's very spread out. We just didn't win many games. Like, the stats weren't horrible. Like, our QBs threw a lot of picks. And Brian Robinson, like, had a horrible average, but, like, it's not like we did horrible stat-wise. Who gave up the most sacks, though? I'm guessing it's Wiley. Oh, the center. The center gave up the most sacks. That is insane. That is fucking crazy. Then defensively, Jamin Davis had over 127 tackles with 10 tackles for loss, half a sack, and 3 picks. Very good year by him. He might actually win defensive rookie, or not defensive rookie, but defensive player of the year. Then we have Bobby Wagner with 117 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 picks. Then the leader for tackles for loss was Frankie Louvu with 18. Then Cleveland Farrell with 17. And then Jonathan Allen and Dorrance Armstrong being tied with 11. Sacks. Frankie Louvu, he's a line, like, I don't know why. He had 6.5 sacks, though. Jonathan Allen with 5.5, and Cleveland Farrell with 3.5, as well as Deron Payne with 3.5. Wow. Okay, so, like, our edges did nothing. Our edges did nothing. Interceptions, Jamin Davis had 3, Benjamin St. Juste with 3, and Emmanuel Forbes with 3. A lot of picks by us. A lot of picks. And that's really it stat-wise. Like, yeah, the stats were actually not horrible. Yeah, like, they were pretty good. Like, if I saw all these stats and I was, like, to guess what the record was, I'd say, like, 10-7, 9-8, like, that type of range. Not 6-11. Yeah. Yeah, not a very good season, but we can build on this and get better. And obviously draft better players and sign better players. But now let's look at the league stats. Divisions. I don't know why they're there. Okay, so the team with the most, or like the player with the most passing yards was Patrick Mahomes with almost 5,100. He also had 48 TDs, 5 picks. That's insane. Dak Prescott with over 4,500, 42.5. Joe Burrow over 4,200 yards, 32-8. Justin Herbert over 4,200 yards, 29 TDs, 11 picks. Aaron Rodgers just over 4,200 with 50. I can't speak. 25 TDs and 13 picks. Okay, I'm gonna stop going through there now. Christian McCaffrey had just over 1,600 yards with 14 TDs, over 5.5 yards per carry though. That's crazy. Josh Jacobs with almost 1,600 yards and 9 TDs. Derrick Henry just over 1,514 TDs. And then Jonathan Taylor with just over 1,516 TDs. Wow. A lot of these running backs got a lot of TDs. Holy shit, Isaiah Pacheco with 19 TDs. Ezekiel Elliott with 25. What the fuck? Nah, that's actually crazy. 25 fucking TDs. Like, I mean, he is behind an insane O-line, but that's just insane. I mean, they don't have Tyron Smith anymore, so I can't really say insane, but a really good O-line. Receiving, though, Rashee Rice had just over 1,600 yards and 17 TDs with almost a 16 average. Insane. Brandon Ayuk had 16.4 average. That's crazy. Yeah, just crazy numbers receiving-wise as well. And 19 TDs. What the fuck? Brandon Ayuk is awesome. Shit. Bro, imagine he did that next year and like everyone would be like, holy shit, like they definitely should not have traded him away. Like, imagine they traded him away, like, yeah, that'd be insane. Zach Martin did not allow a single sack. That is crazy. he's winning best alignment of the year. Defensively, the person with the most sacks was Micah Parsons with 14, then TJ Watt with 13.5, and Aiden Hutchinson with 13.5. And then last but not least, interceptions. Charvarius, holy fuck, there's 4 people with 6. Charvarius Ward, Darius Williams, Fabio Carrique, and Nicholas Morrow. Wow. Lots of picks. But yeah, those are the entire stats. Now, wait, actually, let's look at this. Offensive yards 25th, defensive yards 16th. Offensive points scored 29th. It's not very good. Points allowed 14th. Our defense did pretty well, just our offense kind of slacked. I mean, Jayden Daniels was hurt for half the season, so I mean, okay, a little less than half the season, but still. Probably would have done a lot better with Jayden Daniels. Probably would have been 8-9 maybe, that range. But now let's start advancing and going through the playoffs. Alright, so the teams that won and lost in the wild card. Okay, so the Ravens beat the Bengals 42-14. Browns beat the Bills 17-13. Colts beat the Chargers 28-25. And then for the NFC, the Packers beat the Lions 35-14. The Bears beat the 49ers 24-21. Let's go Bears. As y'all can see, I'm a Seahawks fan, so I'll be happy anytime I see the 49ers lose. But then the Eagles beat the Falcons 35-14. Alright, now my predictions are Chiefs, Ravens, and Cowboys, Eagles. Yeah. I cannot see Caleb Williams making it to the championship round. That would be insane. I feel like Eagles easily beat that. Or not easily, but they win regardless. I think Caleb Williams could turn into a great QB, but I personally do not think Caleb Williams is going to be good. Right, maybe rookie year, he might be holy shit, man, went offensive rookie of the year just because he's in an insane situation. But I don't think he's the long-term player, y'all know what I mean. He's not long-term. He's not going to be good long-term. Let's advance once again. There's nothing else really to do. Just keep advancing. Alright, but let's see. Am I correct? So I'm correct for the AFC, and I'm correct for the NFC too. I just got that brain on me, you know. In real life, I would probably say Packers, Eagles, just because the Cowboys suck in the playoffs. But it's simulation. But the Chiefs beat the Browns 42-21. Ravens beat the Colts 31-17. Cowboys beat the Packers 20-17. And then the Eagles beat the Bears 35-10. Wow, okay. Imagine it's the Chiefs and Eagles again. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Ravens Eagles in the Super Bowl. I think that would be a W matchup too. I love both those teams, especially their logos. Both their logos are so hot. I can't lie. Oh. Okay, okay, just comment down below if y'all want to see me do me ranking each logo. And it is a rematch. Chiefs Eagles. Wow, from Super Bowl 56 or 50. I think it was 50. Yeah, it was 56, right? Let me look that up real quick. I'm not sure. Super Bowl 56. Okay, I put SB and it just doesn't count as Super Bowl. What is... Oh, no, there we go. Oh, no. What? Super Bowl 56 was the Rams and the Patriots. No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, no, yeah. Rams, Bengals. Okay, so 57 was Eagles, Chiefs, and then 58 was 49ers, Chiefs. Okay. Alright, so... this is a year after... Obviously, simulation, I won't say that, but this is the year after. Yeah. So, this is a rematch of Super Bowl 57. Oh, Pro Bowl roster. Let's see. How many of our players made the Pro Bowl? Caleb Williams made the Pro Bowl. That's insane. I don't think we're going to see really anybody from our team. I'm not seeing a single person from our team. Fun. What am I even like? Why am I even going through this? There's no way we're gonna have somebody. We got Frecky Luvu. Okay, we got one player. One player. Oh, we got two. Emmanuel Forbes. And that's it. Okay. So we have two of our players in there. It's not bad, you know. It's not horrible, but you know, you wish. Like, I think everybody will wish for more than two in the Pro Bowl. Like, I really thought this team was gonna do a lot better than it did. Like, but it was kind of fucked with Jayden Daniels getting hurt. Like, that's just like that's fucked. That's unlucky. But now let's just simulate to the off season, and let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Wow. Okay, so the Chiefs beat the Eagles once again, 34-24. And Chris Jones got Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP though was Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the Year Mike McCarthy. Offensive Player of the Year Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player of the Year Aiden Hutchinson. Offensive Rookie of the Year Rasheed Rice. And Defensive Rookie of the Year Dion Hill. Oh, okay. And yeah, most of the rookies are not in this, but the ones that are Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Jayden Daniels, obviously, Jer'Zhan Newton, and Drake May, like just the QBs, and then whichever team like I rebuild. So in the next rebuild, Jer'Zhan Newton and Jayden Daniels will stay in that. So I'm gonna slowly, very slowly get rookies in there. But you know, we got the basics in there right now, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, now to re-sign some players. Let's actually look at the retirements. Let's see if Bobby Wagner retired. I'm gonna go through this and I'll let y'all know if any of our players retired. Okay, well, none of our players retired, so we still got Bobby Wagner. The question is, what is his overall now? Oh, let's see real quick. Drum roll. I mean, do we have any? Oh yeah, Zach Ertz is also old as shit. He's now 74. Oof, horrible. But Bobby Wagner is now an 83, so he dropped down like 3 overall, or no, 5. He was like 88, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and Jonathan Allen drops down from Superstar X Factor to Superstar. His overall dropped by 1. Wow. Johnny Newton lost his start of. But it's kind of like, how the fuck am I gonna start him with these guys here? Like, I don't know why they drafted Johnny Newton. Like, Jonathan Allen's gonna be there for multiple years before he retires or leaves, unless they're planning to trade him. But that would not be smart. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that we draft him, like, especially in like the second round. Like, just like they had like 2 or 3 picks in the second round, but like still. I should have added Luke McCaffrey to this though. I couldn't be bothered adding like 3 players in a row. I'm lazy. Nah, I really ain't, but I just didn't want to do it, you know. But you know, this team isn't horrible. Like, there's some holes that we could definitely fill, but I feel like this is like, we're not gonna really change much about the roster. Like, it's not gonna be different this upcoming year or the next 3 years. I mean, it'll be. But I'm just gonna stop talking. All right, the players that we're gonna be re-signing, for some reason that like it won't pop up. Outline on it. It's just official, but I don't have to like exit out, relaunch, but I wanted to. Who do I want to re-sign? Maybe Kelly Hudson, honestly. Yeah, I'll do Kelly Hudson. There's no big names that we have to re-sign yet, so I'm just doing back. These are all just basically backup players. I'll do 1.5. Alright. And he wants to stay, W. Okay, who else do we want to re-sign? Most of these guys we can easily just get a player like them, like, easily. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and re-sign anybody else. I'm not gonna accept the 50-year option of Jamin Davis because it's not like you only really do 50-year options if you don't want to pay them yet, and I'm fine with paying Jamin Davis. I don't know. I think it's Jamin or is it Hamin Davis? I don't know. But those are all the. That's the only player that we're gonna be re-signing. Is the Khalid Hudson? Yeah. Khalid Hudson. All right, this is not like the most stacked, but it's not horrible. But since I don't want this video to be over 2 hours long, I'm gonna just do the free agency on my own, and I'll let y'all know who I got. Alright, I didn't sign many players. I just signed Aziz Ashayer, Jason Pinnock, and Christian Fulton. These two are just gonna be backups, and then Aziz Ashayer will, yeah. I think I'm gonna trade away Bobby Wagner. I'm not sure though. I'll have to think about it. Alright, this costed a lot, but we're sending Bobby Wagner, Nick Gates, a second-round pick this year, a fourth-round pick this year, and a fourth and a fifth next year for a first-round pick from the Bears. And we're gonna use that to get a tight end. Yeah, that much for a tight end. Hopefully he's as good as he looks. That's if he isn't, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same thing for the draft that I did with free agency. So I'm not gonna like go through it and like you guys. Yeah, so I'll tell you guys who I drafted after the draft, and yeah, we can see what their overalls are and stuff like that. But it's just a huge time waste. We're just slowly going through, just yeah. So you guys will see who I drafted in like a couple seconds now. All right, that is like. The draft has been finished. Let's look at the overalls of the players. So the tackle I selected in the first round, I was a 73. I mean, I think that's definitely start worthy. Then the tight end 75, center 75, off-ball linebacker 72, kicker 71, and fullback 76. Wow. Okay. We didn't do horrible, but we didn't do good either. It was mediocre. It was pretty good, I'd say. Like, we filled some holes. They weren't the greatest. Like, the players that we got, they weren't the greatest. But, hey, we filled holes. I'm going to start worthy, so I'm fine with that. But the best player in the class was Terry Rudd, QB, that went to the Cardinals. Excuse me. And then also a running back that went to the Colts. Excuse me. Oof. The Colts, Jonathan Taylor. Why'd they draft another running back in the first round, too? Like, in the first round. Sometimes this AI is just horse shit, bro. And then the first overall pick was a 78, so the first overall pick wasn't a shit can. That's surprising. Yeah, that is the draft. Let's look at this lineup though, and I'm gonna move some players around, trade some players, and I'll show you guys what the roster looks like before year 2. Alright, I'm sending Spencer Brown, Ricky Stromberg, and Cleveland Farrell to the Bills for a second, third, and fourth in 2026. It's not this next year, but the year after that. Well, I mean, since we drafted, we drafted some people. These were the people that were gonna be replaced. So these guys were just gonna be benched. So, why not get something out? I feel like this is a W trade. Alright, I'm done moving players around, so this is what our roster looks like. Things that were changed. Yeah, we put Andrew White. I moved him to left guard. He's better at left guard. That's why we got rid of Stromberg. Then we got rid of Spencer Brown and replaced him with Hayward. Sadly, yeah, Hayward is not as good of a pass protector as Wiley, so I'm keeping Wiley. Wiley was older than Spencer Brown, but Wiley was a better pass protector. And that's like what you really need for a tackle is to be good at pass protection. Spencer Brown, he was like a 78 overall, but his pass protection level was at 68. 68. Just horrid. So I had to give it. We obviously got the fullback down here. I'm surprised he was like a 76 right out the gate. Like, he looked really good, but I didn't think like 76 level. I thought he was like a 73. But yeah, then we got the tight end. I'm not gonna get rid of Ertz because you like most formations, you have like 2 tight ends on the field. Sometimes it's one, and then sometimes it's 3. But yeah, I just wanted to keep Ertz, 'cause why not? He'll be on the field a decent amount, which is a W. And then for defense, I moved Jamin Davis from right outside linebacker to middle linebacker. Then I moved Aziz Ashaya from middle linebacker to left outside linebacker. And then I moved Cody Dobson to right outside linebacker. I just switched them all around. I rotated them. And then I moved Frankie Luvu from left outside linebacker to just edge and got rid of Cleveland Farrell. That's really it. That's all that's different. I mean, there's also the kicker. Our best kick returner is this guy. What the fuck? I'm gonna try and get a kick returner like out of free agency. If I can't, I'll know. But if I can't or can, I'll let you guys know. All right. While I am currently looking for a kick returner, I saw this guy and he looks really good. He just came out of the draft. He wasn't drafted, but a 72 overall and 21 years old. I think he'll be our punter from now on. I think our current punter is like a 74 overall. So this is definitely an upgrade. Yeah, we're just gonna be signing him. It's only a 1 year, $1 million deal, so it's something crazy. I mean, he did just come out of the draft. All right, here is our kick returner, Naheem Hines. It's 2.5 mil, but he is like a 92 at kick returns. I mean, at that position, he's probably like an 89 or something. But we got our kick returner now, and now this team is just completely stacked and like ready to be what's the word? A dynasty. Yeah, it's getting to that point. All right, but now let's advance to the mid-season mark. All right, so at the mid-season mark, we are 3-4. Our defense has been doing decent, but our offense has been slacking. It's currently on the Raiders' offensive playbook, so I'm definitely gonna be changing that. Probably to the 49ers. If that doesn't work out, then probably just to the Chiefs. I don't think. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna trade for anybody. Here, this is what our roster currently looks like. No one's like long-term hurt, but yeah, we're just not doing very well. Hayward's out for one game, right? 2 weeks. Okay, never mind. So a little bit longer than expected, but he is a startive. White's a startive. Our tight end is a startive. He's a 77 now, though. Surprise Cosme doesn't have a star. Then for defense, yeah, Dobson doesn't have anything. Do we have anybody else at a hidden dev? Looks like no. Huh. But yeah, that's what our roster looks like currently. Like, yeah, the only person that's hurt is Hayward, just only for this game and the next game. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be trading for anybody. Here, let's look at the stats real quick, just in case. Maybe get another wide receiver. Ooh, 1,400 yards, 5 TDs, 2 picks. Not horrible. We should get more TDs. 66%, not bad. Average is decent. Been sacked a decent amount though. Rushing, not the greatest. 3.2 average. What the fuck? Our O-line's not even bad. It's just Brian Robinson can never just do well. It's fucking our QB has a better average than him. That's crazy. Receiving, it's been pretty spread out. We just need to win more games. Like, that's really it. Just get more TDs, just score more points. We're like 31st for scoring points or some shit like that. It's horrible. Just very, very bad. Here, let's look. We are 32nd. We are literally the worst. 14.5 average points. That is depressing. So we are definitely going to be moving this game to the 49ers for the playbook. I mean, our defense hasn't been doing horrible. It's not been doing great, but hopefully, with our offense doing better, then the morale will be boosted, and then our defense will start to do better. But usually, I almost always have the Chiefs' defensive playbook, and it almost always does well. Like, most of the time, it does well. The Chiefs' defensive playbook is mostly about like corners, so if you have really good corners, or like at least pretty good corners, you want to do the Chiefs playbook. But we don't really have the greatest corners. We got a great D line, but I don't really know many defensive playbooks outside of the Chiefs. I'll try and learn some more. I might switch to the defensive playbook, like if we're doing good offensively, but we're doing bad defensively. I mean, yeah, defense is just doing mediocre, not great, but not horrible. It's fine, you know. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start simulating now, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we make the playoffs. All right, so at the end of the season, we went 6-11, just like last year. Yeah, it's fucked. Like, we just did not win a single game. It's not like anybody was injured. Like, there's a small, like, 1 week injuries every once in a while, but that was it. But for the playoff bracket for the AFC, number 1 is the Jaguars, 2, Chiefs, Dolphins 3, Bengals 4, Texans 5, Chargers 6, and Raiders 7. It's like 3 of the 4 AFC West teams. Then for the NFC, Cowboys number 1, Packers 2, Saints 3, 49ers 4, Bears 5, Eagles 6, and Buccaneers 7. I can't believe we missed the playoffs once again. It's just insane. It's fucking annoying. There's nothing wrong with this team. Like, I don't know why we're underperforming. Like Jayden Daniels, almost 3,400 yards, but 20 TDs, 15 picks. Like, what the fuck is this? Then for completion percentage, 64%. Yards per attempt, 7.8, not bad. Longest was 80 yards. We sacked 36 times, which is a decent amount. Kind of high, not really high, but kind of high. Brian Robinson almost 1,000 yards rushing with 12 TDs. He had a 3.5 average. Jayden Daniels had almost 300 yards with almost a 4 average and 1 TD. Then for receiving, Terry McLaurin had just over 1,000 yards with 13 TDs. Then Jahan Dawson with almost 800 and 2 TDs. Then David Lacy with just over 702 TDs. And then last but not least, De'Ami Brown with just over 603 TDs. Pretty spread out, but like, we didn't. Terry McLaurin got a hell of TDs, but these guys got none. Then the player that gave up most sacks was Andrew Wiley with 13, and then Ricky with 10. Good thing we're going to be drafting another tackle this draft. Defensively, Azeez Al-Shaair led with tackles with 125. He also had 5 tackles for loss, half a sack, and 2 picks. Then the leader for tackles for loss is Frankie Luvu with 20. He also had 10.5 sacks, 67 tackles, and 0 picks. Then the leader for sacks is Frankie Luvu with 10.5. Then it's Jonathan Allen with 6 and Donovan with 6. Then George Armstrong with only 2. And then last but not least, picks. Azeez Al-Shaair had 2, Jamin Davis with 2, and Jartavius Martin with 2, and a lot of other guys with 1. Got a decent amount of picks, not an insane amount, but still a decent amount. Yeah, the stats weren't horrible except for Jayden Daniels, but just annoying that we just always do this bad. The player with the most passing yards, Patrick Mahomes, was just over 4,700 yards. He also had 42 TDs, 7 picks. Y'all can look at all these if you guys want. You guys can just pause. Jordan Love, wow, 34-4. That's insane. Oh wow, and Sam Howell, 27-13. Yes, sir. Let's go. The QB with the most passing TDs was Patrick Mahomes. Then rushing, Christian McCaffrey had just over 1,700 yards with 14 TDs and almost a 6 average. That's insane. He did fumble once though. Then we got receiving with Rashee Rice going for over 1,400 yards. He also had 11 TDs and he had an average of like 15.1. But then Devontae Smith with almost an 18 average. That's insane. Wow. 16 TDs as well. That's crazy. Now we got defense. Matt Milano had the most tackles with 151. The player with the most sacks was Micah Parsons with 19.5. Then interceptions, Steven Nelson led with 6. Yeah, those are the stats. For us, offensive yards 27th, defensive yards 18th. Points scored 28th. Points allowed 15th. Like, yeah, our defense did pretty well. Our offense just sucked. It's just annoying. Like, cause yes, like the first half of the season, that was just mostly because of the Raiders. But then once we switched to the 49ers, it still didn't do well. Like, most of the time, 49ers playbook usually does pretty well. I don't know why it just didn't do well with this team. Like, I don't get it. It's annoying as fuck. But, let's go through the playoffs. And let's see who makes it to the Super Bowl. But the people that won in the wild card are the Chiefs, who beat the Raiders 21-14. Chargers beat the Dolphins 38-28. Bengals beat the Texans 35-28. And then for the NFC, the Bucks beat the Packers 35-0. The Eagles beat the Saints 28-21. And then the 49ers beat the Bears 21-17. Alright, my prediction is now Cowboys, 49ers, and Jaguars, Chiefs. And then after that, I'll be like Chiefs, 49ers. I'll cry if the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl, because we all know that's not going to happen in real life. Like, not for the next 10 years, not for the next 20 years. They're just not going to make the Super Bowl. But I mean, it is Madden. It's so, yeah, they really, yeah, just I don't know. It's fucking bad, and it's a video game, man. But the teams that won were the Jaguars, who beat the Chargers 14-10. Chiefs beat the Bengals 38-28. Bucks beat the Cowboys, shit cans, 28-25. And then the 49ers did beat the Eagles 21-19. Now I think, yeah, it's going to be Chiefs 49ers. I could see Jaguars 49ers though, but I think Chiefs 49ers. But let's see, once again, who it's going to be. And let's also look at the Pro Bowl selections. It is the Jaguars and the Bucks. Wow, Jaguars beat the Chiefs 41-35. And then the Bucks beat the 49ers 31-21. Wow. So, a number 7 seed versus the number 1 seed. That's insane. That's crazy. Wow. Baker Mayfield really took the far. Actually, I'm pretty sure Baker's not even a part of this team anymore. I think he went to the Rams. But whoever's the QB for the Bucks, nice. Let's look at the Pro Bowl roster and see how many Commanders are in this list. One. Yep. This is fun. Just one so far. 2 is Isashae. So far 2. And that's it. Just 2. Wow. It's crazy. But now let's advance to the off season. I'll let y'all know who won the Super Bowl and the awards. Alright, so the Buccaneers beat the Jaguars 27-24. And that was the first time the Jaguars have made the Super Bowl. That's crazy. But the Buccaneers edge, Bryce Huff won Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes won NFL MVP twice, like 2 times, back to back. That's crazy. Then Coach of the Year Doug Peterson, Offensive Player of the Year Lamar Jackson for the 2nd time in a row. Defensive Player of the Year Micah Parsons, Offensive Rookie of the Year Stanley Pemberton, or Kiwi Stanley Pemberton for the Raiders. Defensive Rookie of the Year Edge Cordell Clinton for the Vikings. Not bad. Alright. Still just waiting on the year that we do well. I'm gonna look through the retirements and I'll let y'all know if any commanders retired. Jeff Driscoll has retired, but who cares about him? And that was the only player that retired. So I'm gonna upgrade these players real quick, and then we will re-sign the players that we want to keep. All right, here are the players that we're going to be re-signing. Definitely gonna be re-signing Jayden Davis. He's like our only good linebacker. Let's see, 5 years, 4.5 and 5.5. Hopefully he accepts that. Oh, he wants to test out free agency. That's fun. I'm at not doing a 50 round shot. John Dodson. We definitely want to keep Cosby. So 5 years, 8 mil, and 7 mil. I don't want to have to back him. Please accept. You fucking bitch, bro. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, it's pretty likely we get Derek Force back. Please accept this. You bitch. Accept this. W signed. Great. Alright, now, I'm fine with letting go of Davis injuries. I'll let go of De'Ami Brown too. KJ Barrett, dude. He's a British. I'll pay that. Let's do 4 years, 2 mil, and 2 mil. Aw, you bitch. Why, bro? Nobody wants to be here. He definitely is gonna stay here. Let's do 3 years. Be our backup for a decent amount of time. Boom. And he's accepted at W. Yeah, this is fucked. 4 years, 3 mil, and 2 mil. W, he's staying. Alright, I don't give a shit about him. If they don't want to be here in their backups, I don't really care. If they want to be here in their backups, then they can stay. We'll re-sign Naheem Hines. He's probably still a good kick returner, so let's keep him. There we go. Now, let's keep our punter. Let's make sure he's our punter for a while. 2.5 and W, he is accepted. Now we just gotta decide if we want Jayden Davis or Sam Cosby. Plug. Alright, I'm gonna think about it for a little bit and I'll let you guys know which one to choose. Alright, I'm gonna franchise tag Sam Cosby as he as an 85 plus guard is kind of hard to find. They're both the same age. Jayden Davis does have star, but he's less overall, and it's easier to find a good middle linebacker that's young than a good guard that's young. So we are going to franchise tag Sam Cosby. Boom, there we go. And then hopefully we can get Jayden Davis out of free agency, but that's not guaranteed. Yeah, the rest of these guys are just gonna go. But yeah, hopefully this free agency will be good so that we can get better and hopefully make the fucking playoffs this upcoming year. Alright, the players that we signed are Greg Newsome for 6 years, Brandon Scherf for 2 years, Kenneth Gainwell for 4 years, Elijah Moore for 5 years, and Devin Bush for 4 years. Long-term deals, all of them, and they're all really good and fill holes. And yeah, I feel like this team's gonna be definitely we're gonna do a lot better just out of free agency. Like before we even get to the draft, we're gonna do I feel like a lot better than we did last year or the year before. I have actually a decent amount of confidence in this team. Alright, so this is what the team looks like before, and before we go to the draft, I can't speak, bro. So yeah, Kenneth Gainwell, he's just gonna be the elusive back. They're gonna like share reps. Yeah, we have Elijah Moore in the third spot. We moved Brandon Scherf from right guard to center, and we're gonna trade away Baidaz. And Dorrance Armstrong. I moved Deron Payne from when so Dorrance Armstrong got hurt for like 4 weeks. So I moved Deron Payne from D tackle to edge, and now I think this is what we're gonna keep. So we're gonna trade away Dorrance Armstrong. He did lose star dev. Now he's a normal dev. So yeah, we're gonna be trading away Dorrance Armstrong and Tyler Bidas or Biadas. I don't know how you say his name, but yeah, we're gonna do those trades and then we're gonna go into the draft. All right, I am sending Tyler Badass and Dorrance Armstrong to the Bears for a third and a fourth in 2026, and not this upcoming draft, but the next one. I could have done a second round pick in 2027, but I don't know. I don't know if I was gonna be still like doing this in 2027. All right, before the draft starts, we are sending a second, third, fourth in this year's draft, as well as a fourth in next year's draft and a fifth in this year's draft. Okay, so it's a second, third, and fourth and fifth this year, which we actually have still two. We still have a second round pick and a third round pick even after doing this trade. So it's not like we just completely got out of the draft basically. But yeah, we just did that to get into the late first round because there's a really good edge that we could get. Yeah, it looks very good. But I mean, we only have a couple holes, so just like we don't need a lot of picks. We just need to get, just fill our holes with insane players. That's all we really need to do, and this trade will help us do. All right, so here are the players that we drafted. The tackle we drafted in the first round, 74, not bad. Then the edge, 74. Safety, 76. Linebacker, 75. And then we just got these guys because we needed like more depth at that position. We didn't do it because we're trying to fill a hole or anything. But yeah, I don't really give a shit about the overalls for these guys. We just need to get backups. And like there's no other holes that we needed to go for. But I mean, I feel like we did pretty well. Let's look at who's the best in the class, though. So the best player in the class was George Williams. Oh yeah, I remember seeing him. He looked insane. But we don't really need a running back. We have two pretty good ones. Then it's an edge, Ricky St. Louis, who also looked good, but yeah, top 10. And then a safety who was in the second round, 77, and some other guys. This guy was round 3. Wow. And then a wide receiver. Not bad. I feel like we did pretty good. Where is he? Right here. Our best player is like 7th or something on just the best in the class, just one of the best players in the class. And yeah, I feel like we did pretty well. Let's look at this roster though, and I'll actually show you guys once I move like all the players around and like we're ready to simulate. Alright, I'm sending Deron Payne, Andrew Wiley, and Derek Forrest to the Eagles for a first and a fourth in 2027. I did these because they were going to be backups because of the players that we drafted. But yeah, just the better choice for this team. And Deron Payne, I really wanted to keep him, but he's 28 and I can't just have the edge redrafted just benched. He's like a 74. He doesn't have a dev, but he could turn into something good. And he's like 6 years younger than Deron Payne, so I don't know. I feel like it just was the smartest move to make. All right, this is what the roster looks like now. Yeah, we just moved over to left tackle, get rid of right, whatever his name was. I don't think any other offensive changes. I mean, yeah, we're not sure. Okay, we already said that. That's it offensively. Then defensively, yeah, we got right at the safety. Got Spriggs there. I wanted to keep Chen over the other guy. I forgot his name, bro. I already forgot his name. And then yeah, Gadsden. I couldn't get rid of Luvu. He had a higher overall, like the same overall, but he was a scheme fit and he was like the same age. But yeah, I don't know why I did Frankie Louvu over Deron Payne, but that's what I did. But yeah, that's really it. Yeah, we still got the middle linebacker though. I moved Devin Bush from middle linebacker to right outside linebacker because I don't think Cody Dobson is gonna be developing anymore. He needs like 8,000 XP to upgrade, which is insane. McLean also needs like 8K, yeah 8K, but I feel like he's a higher overall and like he's in his rookie year. So if he does really well this year, he could win Defensive Rookie of the Year and he could get a depth trade, or he could just do really well and just get a storyline upgrade. But yeah, this roster's pretty good. The only thing I'd really change is just the linebackers because they're not the greatest. But hopefully we can make the playoffs with this roster. All right, at the midseason mark, we are 4-2, and we're actually doing really, really well. Like, I'm definitely not changing anything. Just look at Jayden Daniels' stats: 1,100 yards, 14 TDs to 1 pick. Like, what the fuck? Man is going off. He's gotten like 2 weekly awards so far. He's 73% completion percentage, 8 average. Only been sacked 4 times in 6 games. Like, just crazy. Rushing, Brian Robinson is just over 400 with 3 TDs, 4 average, not horrible. But Kenneth Gainwell and Jayden Daniels are getting a little bit of the ball as well. The ball's very spread out when it comes to running. Good thing we got Kenneth Gainwell. He helps us out a lot more. Our run game sucked, especially with Brandon Scherf. Yeah, I forgot what his first name is, but yeah, Scherf. That is just a huge, just a W pickup. Like, we can definitely make the playoffs this year, and maybe, hopefully, go far. Terry McLaurin's actually, wow, that's actually insane. Terry McLaurin's like this, literally in the slot. He's the slot wide receiver. So this is fucking weird to look at. That's strange, but all right. Yeah, very spread out. Yeah, this team is just doing very well. Very spread out with tackles too. God damn. Tackles for loss. Damn, Frankie Louvu's kind of going off. Jesus, he's going off. Holy fuck. Jer'Zhan Newton, bro. Johnny Newton. All 3 of the. Oh my god, we've gotten so many sacks, bro. Our D line has just gone so much better just randomly. Like, I feel like we definitely are most likely going to make the playoffs, knock on wood, and hopefully we can do well in the playoffs as well. But yeah, I'm not going to be changing anything. Here are the team stats: offensive yards 27th, not the greatest, but defensive yards 3rd. This is still the Chiefs' defensive playbook. Points scored 10th, and the points allowed 4th. Like, this Chiefs defense is so underrated, bro. Like, it's actually insane. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to be changing anything. So I guess I'll see y'all at the end of the season. All right, so we went 10-7 at the end of the year when we made the playoffs finally. Here's the playoff pack: Ravens number 1, Chiefs 2, Colts 3, Dolphins 4, Bengals 5, Bills 6, and Chargers number 7. Then for the NFC, number 1, Falcons, 2, Packers, 3, Cowboys, 4, 49ers, 5, Panthers, 6, us, and then 7, Giants. 3 out of the 4 NFC East teams are in the playoffs. This is actually kind of crazy to think about, but hopefully we do well. But these stats, like last time I checked, Jayden Daniels' stats was like a few weeks ago, and he had insane stats. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't know if he still has those stats. Okay, so we got 2 extra picks, 32-3. At first, it was 23-1. Like, that was insane. But yeah, he has just over 3,300 yards, 32 TDs, 3 picks, 69% pass completion percentage, pass rating almost 117. It's almost perfect. Goddamn. Sacks, he was sacked 18 times. Not that much, actually. That's a good one. Real quick. Rushing, Brian Robinson had just for almost 1,100 yards with 12 TDs. Then Kenneth Gainwell almost 500 yards and 8 TDs. And then last but not least, Jayden Daniels just over 301 TDs. wow, we ran the ball hella. Goddamn. Let's go, bro. And Kenneth Gainwell had the best percentage. Then receiving, Jahan Dotson has 1150 yards with 8 TDs. Then Terry McLaurin with almost 710 TDs. Then Elijah Moore with just over 650 and 3 TDs. And then last but not least, David Lacy with almost 504 TDs. Pretty spread out, but Jahan Dotson, just wow. Absolute W year by him. The player that gave up the most sacks was Sam Cooper, the rookie, with 10. Then it was Chad Hayward with 6. Right now. Now, defensively, Aziz Jasher had 105 tackles, Devin Bush with 103, and Julius Spriggs with 94. He is winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, probably, honestly. Tackles for loss, Frankie Luby has the most of 14. Then it's Newton with 11, and then Jonathan Allen with 10. Then for sacks, Johnny Newton had 9 sacks. Jonathan Allen had 8.5, and Frankie Luvu had 8. And then the rookie had 5, with 6 tackles for loss and 30 tackles. Not bad. Last but not least, interceptions. Emmanuel Forbes had 4, Julius Spriggs with 3, and then Greg Newsom with 2, and then also Jason Pinnock with 2, which he got both those 2 in one game, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, those are the stats, and then the team stats: offensive yards 21st, defensive yards 3rd. Our defense was just incredible, bro. Points scored 6th, points allowed 4th. But yeah, our defense especially just did insane, and then our offense did pretty well too. Just the yards we needed to work on. But yeah, we're gonna be facing the Cowboys. I'm gonna do these storylines, upgrade the players, and then we will simulate this week. All right, let's advance. Come on, let's beat the fucking Cowboys. Let's beat them boys. It's fucking fuck. We lose 42-9, just demolished. We weren't even able to score a single touchdown. That's insane. But for the AFC, the Chiefs beat the Chargers 28-21. Bills beat the Colts 29-10. Bengals beat the Dolphins 21-14. Then for the NFC, the Giants beat the Packers 16-14. And then obviously we lost 42-9. And then the Panthers beat the 49ers 17-12. Let's go, bro. I hate the 49ers. Let's go. I respect some of the players, but I just hate the organization. But my predictions are Ravens, Chiefs, and Falcons, Cowboys. But I guess we're going to have to see what it really is. I don't think we have anything to do. No, I got to do these, and then we will simulate once again. All right. Let's advance now, and let's see slowly who is going to be in the Super Bowl. Alright, so the Ravens beat the Bills 28-23. Chiefs beat the Bengals 27-21. Then the Giants beat the Falcons 18-14. And then Panthers beat the Cowboys 23-21. What the fuck is that NFC Championship? The Giants and the Panthers. How are they there, bro? If the Giants, either of them make the fucking Super Bowl, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus. I mean, the Ravens and the Chiefs I predicted, but fucking Panthers and Giants, that is just insane. I think it's going to be Ravens, Panthers, I guess. Actually, Chiefs, Panthers. But let's see, once again, who wins. Okay. Giants beat the Panthers. Wow. 24-21. If they win the Super Bowl, if they win the fucking Super Bowl, the Ravens, this should be easy for you. They beat the Chiefs 35-25. Y'all should be able to beat the Giants pretty easily. If they lose by more than one score, like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but Oh, wow. I'll be surprised. Hella. But the players that are ours that are in here are Brian Robinson. So one. Oh no, that's Bijan Robinson. What am I? What? All right, here. Let's start counting. Wow, I thought there was gonna be a lot more in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow, just 3. That's insane. For how good of a year we had, we only had 3. As far as Jayden Daniels wasn't in the key, like in the top 3 for like that. Like I don't know how Jayden Daniels is not in the Pro Bowl. Like what the fuck? Oh no, that's the NFC Championship. I thought that was a Super Bowl. For a second, I was like, what? But let's advance another week. Yeah, I'll just show you guys who wins the Super Bowl. All right, so the Ravens did beat the Giants 25-21. Lamar Jackson won Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP was Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year Arthur Smith. Offensive Player of the Year Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year Micah Parsons. Offensive Rookie of the Year Martin Ramirez, tight end for the Rams. And the Defensive Rookie of the Year Julius Spriggs, strong safety for the Commanders. Yes, sir. And he did go up to Superstar Dev, by the way. But these past 3 Super Bowls have been all different teams. That's actually insane. Except for like these back-to-back different, yeah. Wait a second. It doesn't change. 4 times NFC champion. And then 4-time NFC champion. It doesn't update, but whatever. Yeah, these Super Bowls have been kind of crazy. Micah Parsons has won it 2 times in a row, like Defensive Player of the Year. Wow. Coach of the Year is always different. Patrick Mahomes has won it twice in a row, 3 times in a row technically. It's 2022, but yeah. Well, technically, it was only twice in a row, but you know, whatever though. Yeah. Now to see who we want to re-sign. Oh, and Zach Ertz has retired. All right, the players that we were going to be re-signing. There's a lot of big names that we want to get back. I'm not gonna sign Terry McLaurin instantly because we want to do the younger guys first, and then we'll go there. But yeah, we definitely want to keep Jahan Dawson, definitely. It's the 4 years, 8 mil. Let's do actually 5 years, 8 mil, and 7.5. He wants to be here, and that's a good offer, so he's staying. All right. Now let's offer. Oh no, that's a 5th year option. I'll think about it after. Like these 2, I'll think about it after we get the main priority ones. We got our other running back, so I'm not gonna worry about Brian Robinson yet. I won't offer him yet. We definitely want to keep Jonathan Allen for at least 2 more years. Boom, 2, 10, and 13.5. He wants to be here, and he has accepted the offer. W. So 74 mil. I'm not gonna worry about Jeremy Chin either. Or Frankie Louvu. But we definitely want to keep Sam Cosme. Okay, let's do 4 years, 8.5, and 9. And he has accepted W. Can we afford to get everybody back? I don't know. Definitely gonna let these guys go. Maybe keep Andre Jones because he got star dev. And you can maybe develop. I mean, he's 27 now. I don't know about that. Okay, cool. Turner back. And he's cheap and he'll be a good backup. 4 years, 2 mil, and 2.5. Boom, and he's accepted. All right, now let's try and get Terry McLaurin. How much will we have after we offer? Ooh. I don't know about 5 years, bro. He is a 90 still, but like he's starting to regress. He was like a 92 or something before. He dropped down 2 overall. Okay, I mean the more spread out the better, but I mean, we're probably gonna trade him or he'll retire before this contract is up. But fuck, bro. I want to get him back, but I don't see a world where we can get him back. Sadly. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try and get the other guys first, and then we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna have to accept this. Honestly, we'll try and lowball Brian Robinson, and whatever if he doesn't want to be back. So 3 years, 2 mil, and 3.5, and he's accepted. All right, I'm fine with that. All right, let's get Jeremy Chin back as well, just for like 2 years. Okay, I'll do 3. 3.5 and 5, I guess. Boom, he has accepted. Okay, so far the only people that we're gonna be letting go is all these guys, and also probably actually gonna get back Brandon Smith, but and Percy Butler. But yeah, we're gonna be letting go Frankie Louvu, who's almost 30, and he's just a huge extension that we don't want to waste money on. Let's offer on Terry McLaurin though. Still got hella money left. Let's do 5 years. Just fuck it, 11.5 and 10. W. Alright, we've gotten him back. Basically the rest of his career. Do we need to worry about Okay, since we're probably not gonna have Jonathan Allen or those older guys that are really good for a little bit longer, I'm gonna accept this so that we'll have better cap next year. Wait, let me make sure I don't want to sign anybody else. So yeah, let me sign these guys first before I do that, because I don't know how much we'll have left. 0.5 and 1, I'm fine with that. And he wants to, or he is accepting W. Alright, then let's do Brandon Smith, and then we will do the 5th year option. Alright, so 4 years, 2 mil, and 1.5, I'm fine with that. Boom. And now let's accept the option. Boom. Now, how much money do we have left? Let's see. Oh, we still have 18 million left. Wow. Okay. Alright. Now let's head into free agency. I don't think we're gonna be getting anybody except for maybe some decent players, because we can't really afford anyone big. But all right, the only player that we signed was Ronnie Stanley. We got him for 2 years. I mean, he wanted to be here, and yet just better protection. We have no cap room though, so this was our only pickup out of free agency, and now we just had 0 cap basically. All right, these are the players that we drafted. So we got a tight end 74, edge 75, off-ball linebacker 74. Corner, we're gonna put him at safety, but 69 at corner. Then an off-ball linebacker 76, and then a backup QB 63. Not bad. I'm gonna move around some players, and I'll show you guys what the roster looks like before year 4. But year 4. Oh, I almost forgot. The best player in the class was J.D. Strong, corner for the Bengals, with the 79 overall. Then an edge, he was like the third overall pick, and then a guard. These are the top 3. I'd say we did decent. I'd say we did pretty good. Not insane, but still, pretty good. Just like the years before that. All right, we're sending Devin Bush, Kenneth Gainwell, Jason Panic, and Jason Pennick, and a 6th round pick in 2029 for Justin Flores. He's like 22, decent running back, good running back. Then a wide receivers, it's like 25, and then a 3rd round pick in not this next year's, but the year after that's draft. These guys are just going to be backups. And I just replaced Kenneth Gainwell with Flores, basically, which I think is an absolutely, it's just very smart. All right, now we're also sending Christian Fulton, Aziz Al-Shaair to the Packers for a 2nd and a 4th in 2027, which is just this upcoming draft. But yeah, they were also backups after the draft, so might as well get something out of it. And now this is what the roster looks like heading into season 4. Offense looks insane, but then you just go to defense and it does not look as good. So many normal devs. Like, it's obviously good if you look at the overalls, but like, just fuck me, it just looks bad compared to offense. Offense kind of looks sexy other than Cosme. Cosme brings it down so much, but just wow, like, and the fullback. But I mean, no one really notices the fullback. Just look at the line and QB, running back, and wide receivers. No one really pays attention to the fullback. Yeah, just Cosme with normal depth is crazy. But yeah, this is what our roster is going to look like heading into year 4. Some things I did was I moved Jartavius Martin from corner 3 to a free safety. Then I'm going to bench Jeremy Chin. I would trade him away, but the penalty is insane. So, yeah. Then we're going to have both the linebackers we drafted just going to start. We got our rookie middle linebacker from last year starting. Oh yeah, I moved these guys around. I moved Gatson from left end to D tackle. Then I moved Johnny Newton to right end, and then I moved Snowden from right end to left end. So I just rotated them all around to like positions where they're like the most scheme fit. Like they just fit the most. But yeah, I feel like this team is definitely gonna make the playoffs again. The question is, how far are we gonna make it? Like the defense, yeah, 83 overall. But I mean, through the year, like most of these guys are pretty young, so they're gonna be developing and getting better. So that like overall would be going up. But yeah, our offense is insane. But now we're just gonna see how well we actually do in the season. I'll see you guys at the mid-season mark. All right, we have finally made the playoffs. We almost got like top 4 seed, but sadly we did not. Cowboys barely got ahead of us. We had the same record, but and we both won one game, so like against each other. But anyways, for the NFC, number 1 are the Jets, 2 Chiefs, 3 Bengals, 4 Colts, 5 Patriots, 6 Browns. Wait, Patriots? What the fuck? Bills 7. Then for the NFC, 49ers 1, Packers 2, Cowboys 3, Bucks 4, us number 5, Bears 6, and Seahawks 7. Huh. All right. Now to look at the stats. I'm pretty sure we did pretty well. I mean, I know Terry McLaurin did insane. Look at that, like a third for most receiving yards. Absolute W. But let's see. QB stats, just over 3,600 yards, 30 TDs to 5 picks, W, 70% pass completion percentage, 7.8 average yards, sacked 20 times. Yeah, not bad at all. Yards per game about just over 200. Not horrible. What's the playbook? He doesn't really pass that much. When he does, though, it's mostly kind of deep balls. Just there's a lot of play action plays. But then Josh Flores is literally on the dot, 900 yards. Then Brian Robinson with just over 550, and then Jayden Daniels is just over 250. Jayden Daniels has the highest yards per carry again. I mean, he's only 0.2 ahead of Josh Flores, but still ahead. Josh Flores is 8 TDs, Brian Robinson with 4, and then Jayden Daniels with 1. Then receiving, Terry McLaurin with just over 1,400 yards, and he also had 15 TDs. He might win Offensive Player of the Year. Who knows? Jahan Dotson with just over 702 TDs. David Lacy with just over 602 TDs. And then Elijah Moore with just over 550 and 7 TDs. Very kind of spread out, but then, Terry McLaurin with 1,400. Insane. Wait, who gave up the most sacks? Okay, it's not working. Okay, there. Brandon Sharp, our center, gave up the most sacks. And his archetype is fucking pass protector. That is just weird, bro. Then defensively, Colin McLean had an insane year. 109 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, half a sack, but 1 pick. Okay, actually not as good as I thought. 13 deflections, not bad. Cody Dobson with 94 tackles, and then Greg Newsom was 77. Then for tackles for loss, Johnny Newton had 23 tackles for loss with 62 tackles and 12.5 sacks. Jonathan Allen with 53 tackles, 19 tackles for loss and 70 sacks. Quentin Gatson with 46 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, and 6 sacks. And then last but not least, on the D-line, Spencer Snowden, 62 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, and 10 sacks. Wow, I'd say the best out of this, because I can't. Jonathan Allen did kind of bad for being that high of an overall. He did it just better, just barely better than Quentin Gatson, which is insane. But yeah, I think it's got to be Johnny Newman that did the best. Just look at those numbers. He's above everybody on every single one of those, except for he's tied with Spencer Snowden on tackles. And now interceptions, Emmanuel Forbes has 2, Jeremy Chin with 2, and then a lot of other guys with 1. Emmanuel Forbes had 74 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 2 picks. Jeremy Chin with 42 tackles, 0 tackles for loss, but 2 picks. And Colin McLean had a decent year, pretty good year for only being a 78. But those are the stats. And let's look at team stats. Offensive yards 22nd. Wow. Then defensive yards 3rd. Points scored 17th. Wow, our offense just did not do very well. Maybe I have to switch up the playbook. But first on points allowed. That is insane. W, bro. And, yeah, just insane. And we're still 31st on legacy. That's insane. Well, I mean, we haven't really gone to the playoffs. It's the first time being in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. Have we been in the playoffs? I don't remember. Yeah, for without further ado, let's just simulate. Please, 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 please. Oh, no, bro. For fuck's sakes. Well, one more year, and then that'll be the end of the rebuild. If you guys didn't know, if I lose the rebuild, we don't get a single Super Bowl for the first 5 years. I have to do 20 push-ups. Once I start to get money off YouTube, then I'll be okay, I gotta give $100 away, and I'll keep upping it as I keep making more money. Right? I have like no money. I'm not trying to waste like my paychecks on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it as just push-ups. I'll do like 20 push-ups. Oh, I'm kind of sore right now though, so that's gonna be fun. All right, so the Jets beat the Cowboys 28-23 in the Super Bowl, and Brees Hall got Super Bowl MVP. That's insane. NFL MVP was Josh Allen. He's not good. Coach of the Year, Robert Saleh. Offensive Player of the Year, Isaiah Pacheco. Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Parsons. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brandon Thurston, wide receiver for the Chargers. Then the Defensive Rookie of the Year, Niles Gales, safety for the Colts. What's his name? One of our players, they got a NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. I forgot his name. It wasn't Corbin Noel. Well, it was our D tackle, Quentin Gatson, I think. Maybe I don't know. Let's check quick. But yeah, which is W. We also got like top 10 and a few of the other awards. I forgot who it was. They got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let's check real quick. They had superstar depth, and now it's removed. Definitely was not Johnny Newton, but was it Spencer Snowden? Yeah, it was Spencer Snowden. Why the fuck is he? He got superstar depth and then somehow lost it. What? He had an insane year. What the fuck? 62 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 10 sacks. I'm giving him back superstar depth. Like, why the fuck was he not given? This has happened before, like 2 years ago, and I just thought maybe they just didn't have enough good enough stats. But now this happened again, and he had insane stats, like for a rookie. Like he needs superstar depth. Like he is a super. Like he deserves it. Like this might just be a bug. I don't know, but it won't give them the right depth. It doesn't even say the reason that it like went down. It's weird as fuck. But let's head into, or actually, let's look at who we're gonna re-sign first. All right, the players that we're gonna re-sign. I think it's pretty obvious we're gonna re-sign Jayden. Gonna be our best QB for a while. Let's do 7 years. Yeah, get as much as we can out of him. 18 mil, 168 mil total. Not bad. Yeah, I think this is great. Absolute W. We'll have 7 million. Maybe we take down that money a little bit, bro. Bro. Yo, he's so expensive though. I might just franchise tag him, honestly. Just do a deal that he will obviously not accept. Yeah, let's go for 7 years, and then let's do like 23 mil and 7. Kind of low. I mean, he really wants to be here, so I'm gonna do 22.9. Worst case scenario, I have to franchise tag. Oh, he wants to do yeah. Fuck off. I didn't expect it to be that big of a cap. No. No. No, we lost Johnny Newton. No. Okay, I'm gonna try and make a couple moves. Hopefully, I can get some more cap room and yeah, hopefully I can get the only player I'd really get back. Maybe Johnny. I mean, he doesn't even want to be, but probably Jartavius Martin. And the rest I feel like could definitely go. I don't need them, but I mean, I'll try and get some extra, but like I'm not gonna like trade a leg and a limb, or just a limb to get. Like I'm not gonna trade a lot or do anything crazy just to get some more cap room. All right, so okay, it goes. Okay, there we go. I couldn't find anything to there's no good things that we could do, and I put the scouts on wide receiver, and I thought Terry McLaurin was gonna go down like 5 overall. He went down 1 overall, and he's still a superstar X Factor, and he's still a 90 overall. So there is literally no receiver we can get rid of. So if we draft, like, there's a top 5 wide receiver that's gonna go at like 15 or something like that, and I was planning to get him. But now, if we can't even start that good motherfucker, then like, just fuck, this is fucked. Not that mad that we lost Baniship. He's 35, and at first he was an 86, now he's an 84, so he's going down kind of quick. And we have an easy replacement. We don't have to draft anybody. But yeah, we need to draft another edge and safety because we can't sign them. Oh, this is fucked. We only have one more year to reach a Super Bowl. Excuse me. And this is what happens. If I just knew, like, I could have gone. Okay, definitely not Johnny Newton. I could have gone Jartavius Martin for kind of cheap, like with cap round. Like, if I just did that 7-year deal, I would have had like 7 mil left, and we could have gone Jartavius Martin. I didn't think the franchise tag was going to be 60 million of cap. Like, that was just insane. We had like 43 mil in positive. That was 58 million. 58 million in a cap for a 1-year, like $45 million salary. Just fucking baffles my mind. That is just fucking insane. And now we're fucked in the ass because, like, I really fucked this up, bro. Hopefully we can still do well though. I'm probably gonna switch the offensive playbook like this upcoming year because we did not do well really at all. And we're gonna be testing some out in like preseason, but let's head. I mean, we can't do anything in free agency, so let's just go straight to the draft. All right, we are sending our first round pick and our third, fourth, and another fourth this year, and then also a fourth in 2029 to move up to the top 5 wide receiver. We're moving up to number 12, which I feel like is insane for a top 5 fucking player. Like these third, fourth, and fourth, we still have like 2 third-round picks and like 1 fourth-round pick, so we still have hella picks left. Like, I've been stockpiling so many picks. Like, this is 2027. At the beginning of the rebuild, I just kept getting like picks that were gonna be in 2027 for exactly this reason. Because now we have just dozens of picks, like multiple picks in each round from like now on. Because we also have some in 2028 and then not 2029 yet, but some in 2028 as well. It's just it's smart for long-term success. But yeah, we still have hella picks left over. We're probably gonna move up to the late first round, like with some more picks, like some more picks. But yeah, I think this is a W trade. We're getting a top 5 wide receiver, and all we're giving up is a third, fourth, and another for top 5 wide receiver out of the draft. Just an insane W trade. All right, it is the middle of the draft. We're doing another trade up. We're sending a second, third, and fourth and fifth this year. To the 49ers, as well as a fourth and a fifth next year. They get back into the first round. This is like, I think, pick 28. And that second round pick was like pick like 56 or some shit. And then just a lot of third. Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure we still have 1 second round pick and I think 1 third round pick. And then like no picks after that until like the 6th round, which we have like 2 left. But I mean, we don't really need many players. We just need like 2 insane players, which is just a D lineman and that wide receiver, which we already got. The rest is just like extra players that we got. But yeah, we only needed 2 positions, not needed, but 1 and 2 positions, and that's what we're in the beginning. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain. All right, here are the players that we drafted. Ooh, okay, so the wide receiver, the top 5 wide receiver, 77. D tackle 76. The safety that we got is 68. He looked actually like a 73 or something like that. Then this guard that we drafted was 75 in the 3rd round. This is just like the best player available. No, it was for depth. And he was just really good. And then we got the D tackle in 6th round. I feel like that's a W pick in the 6th round, like almost 7th round. And we got there almost a 70, almost. So the people that are head in dev is him, right? No, he's normal dev. That's right. Okay, Sean Ford Fisher's head in dev though. No, he's not normal dev. Okay. That means Landry's head in dev. No, I'm not. He's 2. Yeah, he's head in dev. So yeah, Landry and Harrison are head in dev. The rest are normal. around these players. First, let's see. In the NFL, who was the best? Oh, Billingsby. He went second overall, 80. And then Mayer, the tight end, or Moyer, the tight end. Wow, 80. And then, yeah, Corey Harrison. I say we did pretty well. I mean, we got two guys like top 10. That's it. That's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna move around these players and I'll show you guys what the roster looks like ahead of year 5. Alright, this is what the team looks like heading into year 5. So the changes I made was, yeah, obviously started Harrison above Elijah Moore. Then I put Landry at right guard, and I moved Cosby to right tackle. Then I moved Andrew White from left guard to center, and then putting Hayward at left guard. A lot of movements, but our top 3, like our best players, left tackle, then it's right tackle, and then it's center, and then who gives a shit about the guards, like it's not as important. But we got the basics there. We're gonna start Adams over Lacey. It just takes less XP for him to upgrade, and he's like 1 or 2 years younger. And then on defense, the only rookie that's gonna be starting is Winslow, and we also moved Jonathan Allen from D tackle to left end, and then moved Spencer Snowden from left end to right end. Jonathan Allen went down 2 overall, but if Gadsden was there, then he would have gone down 2 overall as well. And I'd rather pressure the QB than stop the run. But I mean, we still have 2 insane, we're not insane, but 2 good run stoppers right here. We got some good linebackers too that'll develop. They're so young. Like if I did another year, I would obviously get another safety. Get another edge to replace Jonathan Allen. And then that's all we need to do in the first year. And then it just depends if Ronnie Stanley retires. If he retires, try and get another tackle. Actually, no, we got Sam Cooper. He's just he's just down there. So I mean, none of these guys are free agents. So yeah, the only people we would have to get are just edge and safety. That'd be it. But yeah, now let's advance to the mid-season mark. All right, at the mid-season mark, we are 3-3. Not doing the greatest. I mean, in the beginning of the year, we were doing pretty bad. We lost like 2 or 3 games in a row, and now we've been winning a few. Like, I think it was actually we lost 2 in a row, and then we won 1, then we lost 1, and then we won the last 2 or something like that. But we're getting our morale boosted back up. We just had our bye before week 7 and week 6. So we're coming back up. I don't think we're going to be doing a trade. Definitely not. I mean, we don't even have enough cap. Like, we're negative. Like, we can't even do anything. So yeah, there's absolutely nothing that we can do. We can just hope. And I did change the offensive playbook, like during bye, so right before the Bills game, and I changed it to the Houston Texans offensive playbook. And we did pretty well, 35-21. I'm happy with that. So if we start doing bad again, though, I'll have to switch it again. But hopefully we can stick with these playbooks and we can actually make the playoffs and hopefully go to the Super Bowl. That is always our goal. All right, we went 11-6 at the end of the season, and yeah, we obviously made the playoffs. Oh no. Phew. Alright, so for the AFC, Jaguars number 1, Chargers number 2, Ravens number 3, Jets number 4, Chiefs number 5, Colts number 6, and Broncos number 7. As far as the Chargers and the Jaguars are that high, but alright. Then for the NFC, Eagles are number 1, Rams 2, Packers 3, Falcons are 4, and then we're 5. Cowboys are 6, and the Seahawks are 7. And what is insane is the team we just beat is the team we're facing right now. Like that's just insane. The chances, bro. Oh yeah, look at the stats, and then we'll start advancing. All right, so Jayden Daniels had just over 4,100 yards with 36 TDs and 2 picks, then almost an 80% pass completion percentage, and almost 10 yards average. Wow, and only sacked 20 times. It's like once per game, not that much at all. Then rushing, our running back Josh Flores had just over 1,100 yards with 9 TDs, and then Brian Robinson with just over 411 TDs And then Jayden Daniels was just over 250 and almost at 15 TDs. That would be insane. 0 TDs. Then we got Terry McLaurin, who had just over 1,300 yards and 17 TDs. He is winning Offensive Player of the Year, at least for the NFC, most likely. Then Jahan Dotson, which is almost 900, with 7 TDs. Colt Adams with just over 502 TDs. Corey Harrison, and then last but not least, Corey Harrison was just over 502 TDs. He might have won Offensive Rookie of the Year, but I don't know. Wait, I need to check something. Okay, we'll continue looking at the stats in a second, but it said he had reached the milestone of 35 receptions like 5 games ago. So I'm thinking maybe he got updated. Like, he's not starting anymore. Please don't tell me. Oh, he's not. What the fuck? Bro, I put it so that it doesn't automatically change on its own. I had to actually manually change it. Yo, that's dumb. Everything went back to normal. Except for this. That's weird. That's, yeah, very strange. Oh yeah, Corbin Knoll got Superstar Dev from a storyline. Spencer Snowden's hurt. No, he's not. It's just, this shit's so weird. Like, why are they like not on the, like, this is just weird, man. This is so weird. So let's continue looking at the stats. I'm pretty sure we got a lot of sacks and interceptions, which is a W. Alright, Emmanuel Forbes had the most tackles with 105, then Colin McLean with 101, and then Cody Dobson with 92. Then tackles for loss. Spencer Snowden at 18, Jonathan Allen with 9, and then Corbin Knoll with 8. Then with the player with the most sacks was Jonathan Allen with 9, then Quentin Gatson with 8.5, Spencer Snowden for 7.5, and then Corbin Knoll for 7.5. Even though he's a pass coverage linebacker, which is strange that he got that many sacks. We had Greg Newsome at 6 picks, and then these guys with 1. Yeah, it wasn't spread out at all, but yeah, Greg Newsome was 6. That's insane. But yeah, those are the stats. Now team stats: offensive yards 9, defensive yards 19. Like, our defense did not do as well as our offense this year. Points scored 6th, and the points allowed is 4th. So actually, the only thing we lacked was defensive yards. So we allowed a lot of yards, but we made sure they didn't score. Jayden Daniels has the second most TDs in the league, like, this year. Like, that's pretty great. Crazy. With that playbook too. But here are the leaders for each stat. We almost led with interceptions. We did not even get top 3 for anything else. Wow. Okay. But now let's advance. Please let us beat the Falcons. Come on. I want to win the Super Bowl. I want to at least make the Super Bowl. Let's go. Okay. That's the first time we didn't get first round. That's actually sad and insane. I'm going to do these 2 things, and then we'll look at the playoff bracket, and then, we'll advance. All right. I did the storylines, and the Cowboys, we sweep them during the season, which is an absolute W, but now this is, like, marked on the calendar, so they got a ratings boost. So this is going to be fun. I do believe we will win, because we are at home, and we are the better team, and we won. Let's go, bro. We beat them 3 times in 1 season. And now we're facing the Seahawks in the NFC Conference Championship. Bro, I hit the gym a couple days ago and I hit it hard. Now my triceps are really hurt. Like, they've been sore the past 3 days, and it really hurts. Surprisingly, I might have tore a muscle, bro. But I do not want to do these push-ups, bro. Oh, okay. So let's see what we got out of this storyline. Plus 15 morale. Let's go, bro. That's exactly what we need to make the Super Bowl and hopefully win. All right. Oh, I didn't look at the playoff bracket last time, but yeah, whatever. And we got another storyline as well, and plus 5 hit power for the next game. Let's go, bro. Yes, sir. Guys, anything we need to do before we advance? Upgrade the players, and then we will advance. All right, let's advance. Come on, let's fucking Seahawks and let's go to the Super Bowl. Yes! We're facing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. As y'all, yeah, I'm obviously a Seahawk fan, but like, it's simulation. It's simulation. This is my team. It's my team right here. Alright, so yeah, this is the player bag. This is exactly everything that happened. Y'all can pause if you want to. Wow, we won by 20. Oh, Seahawks beat the Eagles. And the Rams, yes sir. And we're both number 5 seeds. This is the Chiefs. Wow, that's crazy. Alright. Is there anything that we have? This weekly award. Jayden Daniels, 22 for 30. Ooh, 160 passing yards. 3 passing TDs though. And sacked 3 times. Yeah, not the greatest at all, but it's fine. It's fine. Colin McLean with 5 tackles, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a great matchup. Ooh, should I make a Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl? I think I'm just gonna hey, like obviously we want to win, but if we make the Super Bowl, that already shows that we're good. We're good enough to make the Super Bowl. We obviously want to win, but sometimes you're not always able to do that. 49ers. They suck. At least recently. It's insane. I'm gonna go through the Pro Bowl roster to let y'all know how many we have. What am I talking about? We're in the Super Bowl. No one's gonna get in the Pro Bowl. I realized that at the very beginning. Like, wait a second. All we gotta do is just advance, and we're gonna be jumping in this game. Like, yeah, we won't be playing at all, but we'll just be watching like in the game. I'm gonna do this little media thing and look at the yearly awards, and then upgrade the players, and then we will jump in. All right, we are in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we're obviously just gonna be simulating and all, but I just want to see. Just start watching it if it's fourth quarter and it's a close game. But next quarter. Ooh, okay, so we're up by 3 right now. After the first half, or first quarter, I mean. Alright, and then they score a touchdown, and then we score a touchdown back. Now it's 17-14, we're up by 3. And now it's halftime. Now it is start of third quarter. It's going back and forth, we're just punting and shit. Now we're going to go by possession. And we score a touchdown. We're up by 10 right now on the Chiefs. And then they score a touchdown? Yeah, they score a touchdown. But we're still up by 3. As long as we don't get the ball away early, and then we could win. And we score another touchdown. I think we're winning this. There's no way we do not win this. And they score a touchdown. Why did I say that? Please don't beat us. Oh, we punted. That's not a good sign. Okay, we are watching this. Alright, so in the game. Alright, let's see this. At the 20, they're on 20. Patrick Mahomes drops back. He looks over the middle and he's complete. Noah Gray? Yeah, I think that's Noah Gray. Oh no, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Never mind. All right, he drops back. He looks. He's scrambling out of the pocket and he throws to the. He checks out, but it's a breakup and he does not catch it. They need about 40 yards taking a field goal range, and that's just to tie it up. They have just less than a minute left and they have no timeouts. He drops back. He looks. Throws over the middle, and it is complete to the tight end, which is a first down. Now they got to rush. They only have 40 seconds left. They still need like 20 yards to get in field goal range. He drops back. He looks. He's scrambling, and he just throws it up the ground. All right. Wow, he's been going off this game. About 30 seconds left in the game. Come on, defense. Mahomes. He drops back. He looks. And he throws to the sideline, basically, and they're almost at field goal range. They're just barely out of it. 18 seconds left in the game. It's ticking down slowly. He drops back. He looks. And he throws kind of deep. It's a wobbly one. No, he just throws it away. Okay. 9 seconds left. They use one more play. Or they might just go for the... They don't go for the kick. Okay. Yeah, they still need like 5 yards. Okay, he drops back. He looks. He tries to scramble away. And he's throwing it away. Okay. 4 seconds left. He literally just has to throw it deep and try and get a touchdown. That's really their only option. Please. if they get a TD on this, bro, they cry. He throws it so deep. He just goes for the end zone. And it is incomplete. The Commanders have won the Super Bowl. I don't have to do push-ups. Hey, my arms hurt. My triceps hurt so bad. Let's fucking go, bro. We did not, like, get to the divisional at all until literally the 5th year. Like, wow. Let's go, bro. Finally. I was sad. I know it says Dynasty Rebuild, and yeah, like, is it 5 years? But this is not like a dynasty, but I'll do 10 years once I get better at being able to, like, make these videos kind of short. Like, this video is probably like 2 hours long at this point, and this is only 5 years. So I'll try and make them like as short as possible. But yeah, I just gotta start working on that. Oh yeah, we've gotten a ring. Let's go, bro. Finally. W game, and Jayden Daniels probably won Super Bowl MVP. We'll look at who is Super Bowl MVP and all that, and then that'll be the end of the video. All right, so Super Bowl MVP was Jayden Daniels. NFL MVP was Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year, Nick Sirianni. Offensive Player of the Year, Jalen Hurts. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. I almost said Michael Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Nolan Goddard. Wide receiver for the Bucks. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Mario Billingsley. Edge for the Titans. Wow. I mean, yeah, I don't think we've won a single award this entire time, but shit. Wait, let's see. We won a Super Bowl. That's all that matters. Yeah, we haven't won a single one, except for maybe the rookie. Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2025. Oh wow. Micah Parsons has gone Defensive Rookie or Defensive Player of the Year like 3 times in a row. Did he? Oh yeah, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year as well. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these Super Bowls are all just always different. Like, you didn't see a single repetitor except for the Chiefs. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. But just check out my other content. I've made multiple other rebuilds, and I've made a lot of Madden content, and I'm gonna continue making Madden content. So yeah, just go check out my channel if you enjoyed this video. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.